6. My coffee's just gone off. It's Sunday morning. We're about to head off to church, but before we do that, we did a turn. Levi, you're in the light. I mean, DessertFox. Are you DessertFox or DessertFox?
Dessert.
Okay, move out of the way there, dude. Okay, so you notice that things changed. 47 infantry unit moved off of Burma and is about to invade Sumatra. The carrier that was here fled, knowing that my air was coming, and went off the coast of Australia. The Chinese forces collapsed in on Thailand to overwhelm it, and wisely his air force retreated out of there to go to a large air force that he's building off P-13. Then the Chinese moved into, the easy one would have been J5, but I assumed that he was going to move his troops downward. And so I actually didn't take the easy slot, but invaded Peking, which has an industrial factory. And that's why I did that. Unfortunately, they're on their own, so we'll see how that goes. Levi, you're still in the light. He did put a major invasion force into Eastern Australia. It looks tough. If my guys can survive, though, all these aircraft will land in Eastern Australia. Just have to survive one turn. There's continual combat in the Solomons, Guadalcanal, but he does have an air force there, and I don't now. A huge naval battle out of P-19 off of, what's the island there? New Zealand, right?
Yep.
Off of New Zealand. Huge naval battle, but I've got a lot of air force. Now this, I just want to tell you, this is where I'm betting on a strategy that I have, and Levi, you could chime in, but the more troops you have in the battle, I think the worse it is for you. You just want a bare minimum 30 troops. 30 points, because that's as many dice as you can roll, because you can kill many more people than the forces that you have in the battle. And so I think the fact that he has a greater spread of colors and a greater spread of forces is actually going to be a weakness, not a strength. Where's your fort? This is his naval force.
Okay. No.
So this was mine. Sorry, he moved it in. He's anxious to get this fight underway. This is an air battle out of P-13. I'm anxious to do it because my greens will roll against his greens in an air battle, but my reds will also hit. So even though I'm I'm overwhelmed by force, our fighters are equal, and I think I can actually take more forces out of that battle than he can. I'm bringing some troops into British troops to P-90, P-11 to invade into an island, so I can land some fighters there. The more fighter bases I have, the better. I did not take my battleship into the large battle because I didn't want his reds to hit. And P-20, I've actually got an aircraft that I can send into the battle as well. All right, that's it. And I left my bombers out of the battle, that large naval battle, because I didn't want his reds to hit. Okay, so those are just some things we did on turn 2, and exciting. It's always exciting to guess at what he's going to do. And I missed on some of them, but I hit on others. So, and he's got some tour de force in the South Pacific.